So, welcome back to Legends Arceus. Hi, 30. How's it going? It's been a long time since we played Legends Arceus. I'm trying to finish up the stories of many different games as I'm playing through. Uh, we arrived in Jubilife last time, a long time ago in a Pokeverse far, far away. Let's see. These are Pokemans. Okay. What was our objective? Ah! You mean you caught me as you were going to bed? Let's see. So, we have to go to Captain Celine. From what it seems like. So, let's go ahead and do that. Yes, very comfy. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. We got 9 and seen 12 from what it looks like from last time. I want to get a Starly ASAP though. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Yay, we got a star. We're so special. Yay! Okay, that sounds fucked up, but we can use heavy balls. And Pokemon up to level 20 will obey us in battle, and then we earn rewards will be generous on top of that. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. And we got recipe for heavy balls, we need apricot and black tumblestone. We're gonna be crafting quite a bit from what it looks like. So, and then we got revive stuff going. That a stranger like you could fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anybody can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Alright. Good luck with doctor's appointment. For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Oh boy, food. Oh boy, foods. So, Richard, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi is so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey corps duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken that request from Beauregard? People at Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, Survey Corps gets called for help. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while others' requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that. I was thinking maybe, Richard could handle it for me. Of course, why am I always the one that has to freaking handle everyone's... Ugh. I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Oh yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since the before Galaxy Team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we can learn from them, including more about local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. And rightfully so. The next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alrighty, let's see what you need. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit pastures to change up your team. Did we catch a bunch of Pokemon last time? Since I think about it, I don't think we've caught much. Let's take a look. So we got a Ponytail, we got... Oh, we do have a Starly, duh. I am so used to, like... traditional Pokemon, menuing. Like, oh my god. Let's see. Oh, we caught a Weasel. Let's see. We got 2 Weasel, we caught a Silcoon and a Cascoon. Well, let's bring in this Weasel. We'll replace it with Cascoon with it. And that should be it then. Hey Chaotic Freak, how's it going? We're just starting up Legends Arceus again. Trying to remember the... Trying to remember buttons and whatnot, so... Oh no. A bat? Thanks for coming, I know you're busy. Listen, I've had an epiphany. And what's that? You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to complete the Pokédex. You have a Pokemon? Yes, here it is. My partner Pikachu. When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight and, I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell him. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him. How to guide him in the battle. Biga! Oh boy. But when I see how you and your Pokemon work together, I realize we need to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. You asked for it. And it's boss time against Akari. Kind of. I guess. Alright, Cyndaquil. Oh, I forgot you can move in battle. That's cool. Let's see. Quick attack. Hang on. ahead and use a potion. I swear, I feel like I'm hearing like, oh no. No, Cyndaquil. Let's go ahead and fine, we'll use Ponyta. Why not? We'll just finish the battle with a tackle attack. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Well, you knocked out my Cyndaquil, that counts for something, right? Almost everyone leveled up. Thanks for battling with us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Guess I was wrong then. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Seeming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor did say Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. And yes, we all know about type matchups. So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. Named Zizu, captain of the security corps. I see you've got fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give you what advice I could. Captain Zizu is a master of ancient martial art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, you can actually use them in different styles. On one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in a strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. And on the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the Agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. Truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 more moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, Agile style moves, and for, of course, regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Sounds good. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Zizu's teaching should serve well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time to meet Mai. You remember? I mentioned that the wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm about to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well. Once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps have them learn some new moves from Zizu if you'd like. Alright. Sounds good. How is my team doing, by the way? Okay. Cyndaquil is fully revived. Why am I doing dodge rolls like I'm speedrunning the game? Let's take a look at some clothing. I don't know if I like these kimonos or any of these. Yeah, the gi looks pretty cool. Do I want some chunkless though? Not really. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely not. Let's actually play around with our hair. I'm like, let's do some. I'm just like, let's take a look at what we can do with her hair. Oh, we already. I wasted 500 Pokebucks by accident. Oops. Oh well. I can earn more money by selling stuff. Through battle and selling stuff. Sure, we'll wear the heifer for the meantime. Yes, we are indeed heading outside to Fieldlands. Boo! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. This is what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create a Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Gee, thanks. And then, how's it going? Yes, I am. So I need to tell you about this great cake lure. Call it the mushroom cake. For 20 years of mushroom. Coming up. Recipe. Problem is, folks are. Okay, so that's a side quest. Let's see. Arc phone. Okay. Let's just do the main story stuff for now. We'll deal with the side quest stuff later. Wow, that was a long jump. Let's see. Go away. Oh, can you move? There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first. Oh, wait, you're right. You should be fine. Go on, then. Don't let your guard down now. Retrieve to safety if you find yourself in trouble. Finally, thanks. Over here. Mine? This is Richard. My. A new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is, if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Duh. That's good to hear. That security core of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here is my partner Munchlax. We are raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Okay. Let's get it, Weasel. You're level 10. Let's give Darlie some screen time. Let's use an agile style gust. Ouch. Great. Let's see. Alright, Cyndaquil, wanna do something about it? Okay, you got burned, which is good. I'm just gonna keep using Ember right here. Just get a strong style quick attack in because, yeah. We're trying to take it out as quickly as possible. Eesh. Okay, that's not good. That is not good at all. Let's see how Silk can do. Okay. That works. Silcoon leveled up. One more level till we can make it into a Beautyfly. Come on. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battle for us. Wow, thanks, Mommy. Bye. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Vivid jokes, huh? It's a morning dew bud. You and your Pokemon well fought together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to our children. I think you're indeed one for the job. You see, I needed someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you, to Deer Track Heights? That thing you have. Showing where you've got to go, isn't it? My. That is some curious sort of map. Is that one of the Galaxy Team inventions that I keep hearing about? It certainly does show the way to the Deer Track Heights. Up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there, I know it. Seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask. Do you know about the Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow. And this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it's still away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has rarely only been seen by any human, if the tales are old to be trusted. But there's still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. Okay. But first, let's catch us some new Pokemon. Get over here. Or not. Hold still. Alright, cut a cricket top. And what's with this tree? Let's go ahead and have Ponyta take a kick at it. Okay, it's a Burmy. Yeah, let's use that bird. That should do it. Well, thanks, we got a Vivichoke. Tumblestones, okay. I mean, we're going off track, but that's okay. That's a-okay. Excuse me. Take time to appreciate the music too. Oh, another Burmy, cool. I guess we could... Yeah, let's just capture one. Uh-oh. Alright, it took 2 tries, that's fine. And then... what do you... what? Oh there! Mind helping the guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know them? Shiny red ones? They grow in some sort of trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. What's where are you coming, friend? Throw one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree and your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. I'm sure the Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon in it, mind? It'd be a shame to waste an empty ball. If you hand me 3 cherry berries, I'll get you another handy tip. Yeah, we got more than 3 that we can hand. So, here you go. Thanks. Now then, here's a handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a Pokeball near any wild Pokemon to grab their attention to keep them distracted. Why not give it a try with some of the Cricketot around here? I'll keep that in mind. Got 15 Pokemon, 15 Pokeballs out of the... Ooh! A Geodude. I actually want to catch one. And then what I think I want to try to do... Crap. Well, first off, run away. Ooh, that was a tackle, wasn't it? And then head up over here. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Whew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on the chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of these ancients, blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with the Trackit. Yeah, Cricketot! And that's what you're here for, Richard. To drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land, if they're all oversized as this one. Exactly, they're not only big though. They are strong and may know moves others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you're stronger than this alpha. So go show it, beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Richard. Its size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Okay. Again, it's been a long while since I have played Legends Arceus. Let's give Starly a chance at this. What's up, big boy? Ouch. Yeesh. Oh, nice. Congrats on getting the back, Chaotic Freak. Sorry to miss your message, by the way. I'm so, like, hyper-focused. Jeez, Ponyta being the MVP of this fight. Ooh. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing such against the foe. What in the world? It's the Great Weird Ear. How's it going? He looks upon you with kindness, Richard. I'd say the Great Weird Ear has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on its back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Professor Lavington? Richard? Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Richard carried out this request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. About that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should be allowed to use this land. Great Weird Ear is taking a liking to Richard as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Alright. Sounds good. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, We need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokédex. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction corps arrive. Sounds good as well. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set foot out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Thanks for today, everyone. Let's say we all head back to the Wallflower. Okay. Let's see. I think that's a good day. So much tutorial stuff going on. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. Have y'all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the Rumors. It ended up mauling one of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This is the Cleavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Bridget here can handle things just fine. Are you certain? I've heard Cleavor's so mighty, even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we, of the Survey Corps, are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting-fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Of course. But of course. The next day. Good morning, Richard. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for Sima practice. Oh, God. Son of a... Fine, I'll go. I'm going. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You could have all space there and still don't know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Sui space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in this pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan, in our world's very basis. The Pearl Clan, you wish. I already said that. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this? Well, goddamn. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, the leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, Commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation after you report to him. That sounds like a good idea. First things first, what I want to do, I want to switch up my team a little bit. But before that, I want to evolve Silcoon. So we're going to go right here. And we're going to do it now. And we have a beauty fly. It looks like it already has the air cutter move, which is really good. However, I'm gonna keep Beautyfly for now. We're gonna put Geodude in replacement of Ponyta. And then we are gonna go seek Captain Kamado. Hopefully, things turn out to be okay. Hello, Captain. What do you intend to do about that Cleavor, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time and wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like what used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team has gotten wounded, have they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, We don't even know what drove Lord Cleavor into such a violent frenzy. I like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. This is Richard, the newest member of our Survey Corps. Aha! I heard from Mai you've earned Weirder's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan. If you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful, just call me Adamant. If you came here from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where the almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Did you really have passed through the rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleavor before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger, who supposedly fell from the rift, to study Cleavor? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader is a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are. With all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon can live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now. I order you to study Cleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. Yes, sir. Remember that you're a stranger who appeared one day out of the sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled. There's no time like the present. Lord of the Woods, Cleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Alright, sounds, good. But listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relationships with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understood? Join me downstairs, Richard. We'll cover the details for this new mission. Alrighty then. I guess we'll dodge roll our way down. Because I guess dodge rolling's fun. Alright, Alright, Commander, what you got for us? Or Captain. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavington, the briefing, if you please. Yes. So let's get right to it, Richard. I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even most of the aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they've riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Why, of course, we're the protagonist. Very well. let's go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans that revere their nobles believe that these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon on locations they call the Noble Seats. So perhaps a good starting point of our research would be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleavor. Richard, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in time-space... Space-time seems like it connects to this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you've traveled through time. By Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleavor, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleavor situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate this. Those Pearl clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy team, of all people, to help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui. That means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there are many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's at the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit... Sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. Okay. He certainly left quickly once he's finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and I weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our New Heights camp could be a handy place for setting out toward Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the pastures too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. That we would have to. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. Oh God, I've heard of you. I've heard of you. What do you want? Sure. Oh God. So you made space for one more kind of item, and this keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, we will be in debt thanks to this guy. And let me tell you, I don't think I would want to go into debt because of this son of a gun. So I don't want to... Let's see what you have to say. There's something useful recipe you came up with, huh? What is this recipe you speak of? Pokeshi dolls. I think we have... Oh, we got 2 logs of wood. Where can I craft? I don't remember where I can craft, and what do you have? Okay. Wait, wasn't there an item shop in here somewhere? Galaxy... Gate... So I guess this is what we're gonna have to do with for now. Oh my god, my hand is falling asleep. But, hang on, I'm trying to remember how to... There we go. So... we are actually going to hold off on going to take care of Cleavor for the next session. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and taking a watch. So, have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next session. Bye.